and I was staying in the Nile Hotel. I don't know if I can mention the hotel. And Afrigo was playing just to the, what's the bar? First to
House of Literature.
yes, and from my what is the windows, I was listening Afrigo playing one of the songs I was loving, that Jim. And when I was back in France, I was buying the song. I buy the song here, buy the tape. And I'm gonna say thanks to Mr. Hali, the promoter, and everybody. I'm gonna say thank you for you. You promote my song a long time ago to your radio. Thank you for your media. And it's gonna be the first time for me to play live in Uganda with a local band, and like Afrigo too. Can you imagine? Because every time I come to Uganda, I bring my band. You know, all of you know that. And this is a good experience for me. And I practiced just today. I was cyphering, like Afrigo play my songs. And I'm gonna say just wait and see. It's gonna be a good party, a nice party. I invite everybody to come.
Okay.
Thank you. I thank God for today. And I thanks Sheraton Hotel and you media again, and all of the guests. God bless us. God bless Uganda. We are together.
How is the practice going? You with Afrigo. How is the practice?
Can you imagine? It's a surprise. You can come and see.
Okay. What should the fans expect?
I don't want to reveal. They accept my song played by Afrigo.
Wonderful.
Afrigo sauce with Awilo. It's a good combination. You're gonna see.
Okay. Thank you so much, Awilo Longomba. I'm now going to open the floor to the audience. Those who have questions within 1 or 3 minutes. For those of you who have questions, please. I will allow you to interact with Awilo, to interact with Papa Moi before we. Someone has a question here, and I welcome questions from the media fraternity. Can you come a little bit here, please? These people need to see you.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I don't know whether it's still afternoon or evening. Thank you so much for this opportunity. My name is Benjamin. I'm from Children's and Kampala School. My questions actually, one will go to Awilo.
Oh my God.
Awilo,
Yes.
Being an artist, I know there are some songs that you also dance to. Not yours, but which other songs do you dance to when you're maybe at your leisure? And then this same question goes to Afrigo Band. Which other songs, like both international and Ugandan songs, do you dance to, apart from yours? And then the second one and the last, Afrigo at 48. Wouldn't you rather wait until you clock 50 to celebrate this milestone? Because it actually carries more meaning than celebrating 48 years. Are we going to see you celebrating 50 years again, or? Thank you so much.
Okay. You can respond to those before I allow.
Let's go. Me first. For the first question. I'm so curious. You know, I'm curious. I come from music family. My dad, my dad was a big music artist from my country. He founded the band OK Jazz with Franco, Vicky Longomba. If you go to YouTube, you're gonna find it. Mention just Vicky Longomba. You're gonna see what my dad did before. He was a big artist. And about the songs, I dance except my song. I dance Afrigo songs. I love some songs. I come to the ghetto. I born in a grown Africa. That is my blood. I've not. If one song is good and is beautiful, it drives me and I start to dance. And I'm so curious. I love it. When is that?
Okay. Papa Moe, your question.
Okay, thank you so much, Willow. The other guy asked me which song do I enjoy.
Yeah.
Actually, locally and international. In Uganda, actually we have so many great singers and composers. There is a song called Chivaruma by Juliana Kanyomozi. Chivaruma. And then I have my musician, the great Awilo. A song called Carolina.
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 Wonderful.
It's a great song. I enjoy it. Yeah.
Does Chibaruma carry part of your message to the audience? Over?
Yeah, I like the arrangement, the singer, and also the accompanying. Yes.
Okay, another two questions before I wind up. Please come. 1 and 2. We shall only entertain that one and the last one from you.
Hi, my name is Smith. I work with Select Jazz. Now, my question goes to both parties. First from Awilo and then to Sam Moses. Now,
Sure. Use this.
okay, thank you so much. Now, I repeat, my name is Smith, but my question goes to both of them. First of all, locally here in Uganda, I've seen so many bands come and go and then they fail out. They don't even reach a ticket. I want you to help us know all, how have you managed to keep yourself on the right track together and then on the trend? Because we've seen Afrigo band trending over the years. Every year you keep on trending. And then the same question goes to Awilo. How have you managed to keep yourself on the high bar and trending despite your years in the game? Because every year we feel like you're still coming back strong, young. I like your fashion, by the way, so all that, yeah. And what inspires your fashion now that you're putting on those shorts? And yeah. And lastly, yes, you've been to Uganda so many years. Let's talk about our food and culture. Which one inspires you more? And on the local food, which one do you enjoy most before you go back the other side? And do you try it out when you go back? Do you carry some food back to where you stay?
Thank you. For the food, for the fashion, and
Okay, thank you for the question. But you know, I'm not a secret. I'm natural. I'm like I think God created me like I am. You know, to stay long in the industry, you know, to be first serious and work hard and believe on, you know, you by yourself. Like Afrigo. Afrigo is a good and good experience. Because if I compare it, many crops in my country disappear in Congo. You know, this problem for the band is sometimes you are together and a conflict, you know, for leadership, some things like that, and the group failed. So congratulations for you to stay long. You are vous êtes notre fierté. Proud, we are proud of you in Africa. And me by myself, I think it's just my song, I'm lucky. People love my song. About my fashion, my I don't know, my health, maybe sometimes I practice sport, I eat, I have my discipline to eat food. In Uganda, I love Uganda food. I love, I love matoke and luombo. I eat sometimes. I like, you know, with a plant in a leaf. And the nyama choma too. When I'm outside, nyama choma is good when you talk your beer. Nyama choma and pilipili with ugari, veggie, you know. I think African food is the same everywhere now. Nigeria, big Nigeria, Tanzania, everywhere. I'm African. I love African food. In Uganda is African food. It's not beef steak. It's not a chips, crepes. I don't.
Okay. Last question. I want to welcome the last question. Please.
Excuse me, before we go ahead, excuse me, I would like to answer that question. That gentleman asked why we did wait until we make it to 50 years.
Yeah.
Actually, we've been postponing our years. You see, we did 40,
Gathered today to announce the final details of the Legion of Sound concert in celebration of Afrigo Band's exceptional 48-year journey in the music industry. Legions of Sound holds significance as it brings together Afrigo Band and our renowned artist Awilo Longomba from Congo, whose music greatly shaped the sound of Uganda and Africa at large. That's what we confirm. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to all the representatives from the sponsors and participating.
Mr. Zambali. One, he is the music director. I am executive director. Yeah, so he does the musical part of it and we do it very well. Yeah, we have, first of all, I have to thank the sponsors, especially the organizer, Ali, and Talent Africa, for taking on this project. 48 years, as Moses has told you, is not a small bit of time. And we thank everybody, especially you, our fans, for keeping us alive. Now, how do we see our impact on the future music? We are very hopeful that we have impacted enough influence on the sector, on the industry. We have groomed artists like Jose Chameleon, we have groomed artists like Peter Bazanye, we have groomed artists like Juliana, so many. And we are still doing so, influencing them. And this is very, very, very good because, as you can see, the sector is grounded now into our Ugandan setting. In the years past, the music sector was dominated by foreigners. Today, it is Ugandanized, and that's an impact Afrigo Bana has spearheaded. So,
okay. Mr. James was talked of artists Afrigo has groomed. Ragadi is here with us. So briefly, let me pose this one to you. What should fans expect from Afrigo? Use this one.
To agree to come and participate in our 40th anniversary. Really, it is great to work with such a guy who is very popular in playing African music. And I would also like to appeal to our fans, all the music lovers, to come and attend our anniversary on 5th August, this coming Saturday. I don't have much to say, but I pray God so that we can go ahead with our arrangements. But most, I thank the sponsors, everyone who is participating, Stanbic Bank, Talent Africa, Radio 1, Kabozi. So please, we thank you for your participating and to come and in our anniversary of 48 years. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Papa.
Producer, the guy who produced my music. Not produce my music. Because in French, producteur in French is like the guy who support the charge. You know, when you go to the studio, you pay everything. You know, and the producer, he prints your CD. And our separation, you know, our break. When you break, it was a moment. I was staying almost 10 years. 10 years, but the people don't remark that. Why? Because Lucky have a song, like one of them come to tell me, of the song will stay in the market a long time. And it's like it's a new song, like Carolina, Coupe Bamba is still playing the night club and everywhere in the party. No, that one it was my chance, like, you know. But it was a bad moment for me. Like 10 years, I was looking by myself, what I'm gonna do to produce my music. And now I'm my home producer. I open my I create my label, a record label, Awilo record. When the day I'm gonna head, I'm gonna start to produce to the young artists.
Okay.
You know, it was just that.
Okay. To Ragati, because that's the three. This one we rooted in 1979. The other one changed the producer.
The biggest decision I ever made, I allowed someone to do business with a gentleman's understanding. And it took me somewhere very far in Seychelles. I performed, after performing, the gentleman disappeared.
Gentleman's agreement. Like you perform and after performing,
the guy disappeared.
With all the money.
with all the money.
So now, it was a learning experience for me,
Okay.
which I would like every artist in Uganda to know that you need to deal with people in the right way.
Wonderful. I want to wind up this English session, but before I do so, Diana, how can someone use FlexPay? You talked of FlexPay, just briefly.